What's up, everybody? DnA-Tvision is finally back, man, and I got a long-time friend, Mr. Carlos. What's going on, buddy?
What's the deal? What's the deal? It's happy to be here. Honor, it's a privilege. You feel me? We finally made it. Hey, mama. Yeah.
I'm glad you dropped by, man.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Kind of hard,
Nah,
man.
it's all good. It's that time of the month.
Yeah.
That weather, that season, you know what I'm talking about.
Let's get right on into it, baby.
Texas shit, for sure.
Killing me. But anyway, hey, what's the earliest childhood memory?
Shit, the earliest child. Of what exactly? Like
Your earliest childhood, where you grew up at? First house you remember?
Oh shit.
When and where?
Shit, I'm like, I remember like as a kid, man, I stayed on E-Mile Street. You know what I'm saying?
And what age was that?
Yeah, E-Mile, like right there off the boulevard.
Mm-hmm.
Goliad Street, shit like that, around Nutty Block where my grandmama lived. Terrell Park, Kong Street, you know what I mean? And for the rest of the duration, you know what I'm saying, I'm Avenues. Avenue 8, Cartwright Rider, you know what I'm saying, 1338 Boys, right there, you know what I'm saying, Rock Creek, that type of shit.
So what elementary school you went to?
Man, I went to Assumption, man. I'm a cougar. You know what I mean?
Assumption?
First through the 8, I went to Assumption, man. I'm a cougar, man. Went through, well, shit, really, kindergarten through the 8. That's where I went to, man. Assumption.
Boy, I ain't heard the Assumption in a
Yeah,
minute.
you feel me?
So,
I went to Assumption, bro.
Back it up a little bit. You come up with your pops in the house, your mom, brother and sisters. What is it like? How many brothers you got?
Child.
Sisters? You was the only child?
In my household, yeah. I got a surviving brother. You know what I'm saying? What's up, PJ? That's my older brother. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to my other brothers. You know what I'm saying? Corey, Kenneth, CJT. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So in elementary school, who you ran with? Who was your little partners?
You know what I'm saying? Shit, it was like Jody Ball, Gerald Bailey, Shannon Holmes, Thomas Galavis, you know what I'm saying? Trey Bodine, shit like that. Yeah. Zach Biggie, you know what I mean? David Jones, shit. Yeah, shit crazy. Dave DePlum. Yeah, man.
So explain to
that was a long time ago.
that don't really know what Assumption was like, what that school was like.
It was cool. As I, you know what I'm saying, I didn't really know the difference because I was young, but like, I feel like it was advantageous to me because it was private and, you know, you had more a one-on-one with the teacher. The classes wasn't as big, so you got to have that more of a interaction with the teacher, and they work with you like that. You know what I'm saying? As far as like tutoring, after school shit, it was pretty cool because the teachers was hands on. You know, it was strict. You know, I had like nuns. It was like a Catholic like type of shit. I'm not Catholic though, but you know, it was like that kind of setting. It had like nuns and shit up. Pop your hand in the hallway. They'll put you out. You acting up in class. They'll put your ass out in the hallway, and the nuns be coming up and down to see somebody outside their classroom clowning, and that make you stick your goddamn hand out. You know what I mean? But besides all that, you know, just like any other like experience, I ball. You know what I'm saying? I hoop, play football, shit like that.
So
for school.
when that started? When you started playing sports?
Like 5th, 6th grade.
But who was the team?
I played for Assumption. Played all, you know what I'm saying, all of the schools in that district. I played for Mr. Henry too, though. I played outside of, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? My heads, they know Shaker, R.I.P. to Shaker, man. Mr. Henry. I balled for him too. I played for the sports, played baseball for him. And I played football for Mr. Henry, the Falcons. You know what I'm saying? I was a running back, wide receiver.
Assumption was 1st through 8.
Yeah.
So when did you move to the Avenues?
Shit. Right before I went to BCP, right before I went to high school, we moved over there when I was about like 15.
BCP?
Yeah, I went to BCP first. I didn't go to Kelly after Assumption. I went to BCP, and then BCP combined with French my last year. I graduated from Central, the first year of Central. What's up, Tom? My Jag Nation. You know what I mean? 87.
So when did the music start? The love for music start?
Yeah. I always loved music, man, but like growing up, hearing, you know, your parents and shit playing their music. Saturdays I'm reminiscing on that shit, man, nostalgic. Saturday morning, mom used to make me get up, clean up, and she be playing that music. And records, we had albums though. So I remember listening to records, falling in love with hearing the shit that they was playing. When they used to have, their friends over. I remember K-Jet, that's back in the Gap. I don't even know when it wasn't, the radio station, K-Jet, the Black Pope, shit like that. My mom and them used to be chilling. I used to be in there listening to them playing their music, drinking them little pink champagne, them little malt ducks and shit. This might be over some of y'all here, but that's what it was for me when I found out I love music. Just hearing them playing it and listening to the different shit, riding in the car, listening to them, popping them 8 tracks and shit. And I'm just, you know what I'm saying, certain shit I just stuck with me just growing up, just always hearing it, And I started dabbling in it like around right going into high school. I was in a crew, the Ice Cream Crew.
The Ice Cream Crew.
Yeah, me, James Handy, the Magic Man, Dirty Red, when he was rapping back then. Pooh Bear, what's up? Jeffrey Carrington, K. Cole. You know what I'm saying? I know some of y'all might know K. Cole.
Rap group?
Yeah, it's a rap group. And I used to be going down to this dude's house. He used to play instruments and shit named Shannon Holloway. You know what I mean? And that was my first taste of it. I started doing music in high school, rapping, you know what I'm saying, freestyling, doing that with them. Before I went to the service and branched out on my own, I met a producer out there. I just been doing music ever since, you know what I'm saying? When I was out there in California, in Chicago and shit. I brought that shit, I came back home, and I ain't never stopped.
Okay. So let's back it up a minute. You said Roberts Park.
Yeah.
What was that about? How was that? How was that little bond, your friends? What was that? Explain to the people about Roberts Park.
Well, man, I got a lot of game. I got a lot of my game from Roberts Park, man. Roberts Park, my creek, it's infamous, man. And it's a lot about my history in that era when I was growing up, man. You had to be on about your P's and your Q's. You know what I'm saying? It was about that. It was about a bunch of action. You had to have your head on the swivel. Niggas out there hooping, they hustling. Niggas about these things. You know what I'm saying? And it was like that. You had to be about it. You know what I mean? For real. You couldn't be soft, man, coming up around Roberts Park, bro. Not the niggas who I ran with. And it molded me. It helped me become, you know what I'm saying? For real, it's like a part of me to become the person that I am today. For real shit. Shout out to Roberts Park and Rock Creek. All of the homies, man, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. So what was the decision, or when did you make the decision to go to the service? How did that come about?
I seen how that shit was around the hood. And then I was fucking off at that time. I didn't get no scholarship. I thought I was gonna get a scholarship. I was a good defensive player. I played for Central. I hooped. I didn't play football for Central though. I stopped playing football. I just went strictly basketball when I got to high school. So that little shit I thought I was gonna go to Tennessee State. That shit didn't work out. And I was around the hood. You know what I'm saying? Before I stayed with shit, I seen a lot of shit going on with the gang activities. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, shit, let me try to do something. Plus I went and I pissed my tea lady off. I went around and fucked off some of her money at Lamar. I'm out, instead of in the class, I'm all in the dorms and shit. You feel me? So I said I had to make a decision and said with my life. So I just chose to go to the service, try to better myself, not knowing I was going to enter and it was going to be in a goddamn war. I'm trying to leave a war zone and went to a war zone. You feel me? Ironic, ain't it?
So what branch was it?
I went to the Navy. I was an electrician. Yeah, that's what I did. I was an electrician in the Navy.
Take us down through there. What did an electrician do? What was your what's some of the things you went through in the Navy?
Met a lot of cool people, man. I went all around the world too. But like just daily shit I used to do, like periodic maintenance and shit, checking on engines and like light fixtures, making sure shit running properly, cleaning it, checking the wires, making sure the voltage is running, shit like that, pretty much.
So what year was this? You said during the war, right? What year? The Iraqi war or something, 91?
Persian Gulf shit,
Okay.
Desert Storm, yeah. That's like 90, 91, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. It was a minute ago, but that was that time frame, 90, 91, like in early 90s.
So how long did you do?
Shit, after that I got out, I did 4. Excuse me. Graduated 87. I went in there like 88. You know what I'm saying? That shit broke out in 90. So when I found out I can get out in 92 instead of re-enlisting, I was like, shit, I don't know if I'm gonna end up going to another motherfucking war again. I never planned on that happening, anticipating that at all. That was the last thing in the back of my mind. I was really just going to try to better myself. You feel me? And, once I experienced that shit, I'm like, nah, these people ain't done me shit. So, and I'm risking my life for, you know, some shit I ain't got nothing to do with. So I just say on 92, let me make my exit left and continue on with my journey in my life. You feel me? So that was like 92. I got out, came back to Beaumont.
So what your mindset was like when you came back home?
Wild, young, free. You know what I'm saying? Tripping, still trying to find myself and shit. You know what I'm saying? Establish everything. I had a little baby. She was with my daughter Modesty. She was with. They like 1. She was born like 92, like the end of the night, like 92. So
yeah, she about to be 30.
So I was like, you know, fresh young father out. That's what my mindset was at, trying to just still, you know what I'm saying, figure shit out. You know what I'm saying? Young, man. Seen some things for that early age, but that's what it was about. Like that's what my mind. That's what I'm trying to think back then. What my mind was at, like in retrospect, like.
Yeah.
You know, still green in a lot of areas, but I've seen a lot, but from what I've seen from then to now, totally different. You know what I'm saying, mind state that I'm in. At this point, to look back then, when you're making me like try to time travel back and put myself in that mind where I was at, that's crazy. I'm just very fortunate to be here, man. Real spit, man. I'm grateful too. Blessed, man.
Your relationship like with your daughter? That's your only child?
No, I got a son too. We good. You know what I'm saying? I have a great relationship with both of my children. You know what I'm saying?
The great relationship with your kids have something to do with your upbringing, your pops? How was that like?
Cool. Actually, my stepfather raised me, so
okay.
When I was fortunate, like he came into my mind, me and my mom, like when I was like about 7, and they had me in like all the different, you know what I'm saying, like he hands on with me, had me in all of the different activities, kept like he actually was like on some of my teams I played. He was like assistant coaching and shit, like with Mr. Henry. I balled with Mr. Henry too before. I forgot to say too, before the sports in the Falcons. I played for Mr. With a team in Pee Wee. Nigga, I played for the Colts and my man R.I.P. You know what I'm saying, Ronnie. You know what I'm saying, much love for everything you've done too, man. It never went unnoticed, and I'm very appreciative of what you did for me and my mama, man. I told him that before too, but. Just letting the world know what it is, man. I'm very, I was very fortunate to have a positive, male role model in my life. You know what I mean? To shape me out, guide me in the right direction. You know what I mean? So God knows what would happen to me if I wouldn't have that kind of fortunate to have that kind of structure. You know what I mean?
So you and your biological, y'all never talked or
we talk. It's kind of crazy. I don't be talking like really doing interviews or talk about stuff like personal.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. At one point when I was at I ain't like him. You feel me? I despised him because I didn't really know the intricacies and what happened between him and my mom. All I knew was I ain't see the nigga.
Yeah.
And sometimes I used to be waiting for him to come get me. And whatever he was offered to, nigga got the backpack on, like, I know he coming. Nigga got that, man, come on in, the nigga ain't coming, you feel me? Like, got to call me outside, I got my bag, I'm ready and shit like that. Used to see him and my mama going at it, and I was to be smile, couldn't do nothing to defend my mama, you feel me? Like, some shit I seen where I didn't really have a good feeling, like we didn't have a good relationship. But over the years, I say about when I was like maybe 34, 34, 35, I'm thinking around the time, I just came into the realization that me harboring that energy, that negativity, that shit was affecting me, my nigga. And I didn't realize. I thought that the way I felt was, not saying that it wasn't, but I'm saying the way I felt like it was justified for me to feel that way, not unknowingly that shit was fucking like, that shit was deteriorating. That shit was affecting me and harming my well-being, my sanity, my overall best quality of life that I could experience. You feel me? I didn't know that shit was. I had to let that shit go, and once I forgave whatever that situation was, you know what I'm saying, we started having a more of a father-son relationship, and I had a different, you know, we worked on building up a rapport with one another and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man now, so shit, bygones be bygones, and you know, I just talked to him the other day, so we chop. He hit me up. I call him, check on him, what's up, how you doing, how the family, like that shit. So it's all Gucci now. You know what I mean? Yeah,
That's
yeah.
What's up, man? That's what's
You know
up.
what I'm saying? Shout out, big person, Applehead ass.
So what's going on in your life now, man? Before we end it, man, what you got going on in your? What's the future plans? What you got going on right now?
Oh man, I'm just, you know what I'm saying, running my company, staying out the way. I got a company, Big Money LLC, and I'm in school. I'm about to graduate next year. I go to school for my company for audio engineering. You know what I'm saying? I'm enrolled in Full Sail University to become an engineer. You know, I'm a DJ. I make beats. I'm a producer. So I just about to drop this EP with my partner T. Will the Villain. It's called Generally Speaking. You know what I mean? And I do some shit like me and my lady, we have some home healthcare and assisted living facilities out there in the Spring, Woodland, Conroe area. So you know, all the different things that I be managing besides my company and my other ventures, you know, my other ventures that I do that's not music related. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. I'm glad you stopped by, man, to chop it up with us. But before we go, man,
Yeah.
leave a message to the youth, man, our young brothers, man. They need to hear something from you, man.
Yeah, man. What I would say is, obey your mother and your father. You know what I'm saying? Respect your elders. Respect take you a long way. Believe in yourself, man. If it's something that you want to do, you can really put your mind to it and achieve any goal that you set out, man. Like how to eat an elephant, you know what I'm saying? You just take this one bite at a time, man. You can conquer the world, you know what I'm saying? You put your mind to it. And also remember first, like I said, my motto on Big Money, man, the outcome should always be income, man. Real spit.
Hey, man, I appreciate your time, man. DnA-Tvision, we can't wait to have you back. And many blessings to you, brother.
Yeah, man. Shout out to all my colleagues, man, and the artists and people that I work with, man, doing, you know what I'm saying, in the music that I ain't mentioning y'all, but y'all know what it is, man. Everybody, that, you know what I'm saying, I work with a lot of artists and shit in Beaumont, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to all y'all, man. Keep doing y'all thing, man. I see you.
Already. Appreciate you, baby.
Already 100.